Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review we're going to be looking at the Play Arts Kai Mass Effect 3 figures. This is all of them except for the female version of Shepard. I never got her because I never used her in the game. I might pick it up eventually if I can get it for a good enough price, but as of right now I just don't have a purpose for it because this is a complete team anyway. So let's go ahead and talk about them. These guys are actually kind of small for Play Arts. I know they do all different sizes. For the Play Arts Kai line, they're usually around 10 inches tall, 9 to 10 inches, and this batch is relatively short. Just for a quick comparison, because I have him here, this is the Devil May Cry 4 Nero. Of course, he looks gigantic when he's that close, but let's just stick him back here real quick. So you can see Tali's head doesn't even come up to his chin, so he's really quite tall. So they're a little bit small for the Play Arts Kai line, but they all match, and they're all relatively in scale with each other. If you look, Ashley is shorter than male Shepard, Garrus is taller than everybody, and Tali is almost about the same height as male Shepard. As long as you bend her knees right, she can be. This line, they look great. The only exception really in that is male Shepard. His face isn't the best, but as you can see, it's not horrible. It's not as bad as we all thought it was going to be, so it's tolerable. Garrus's face looks really good, I think. Ashley's looks leagues better than the prototype picture, and it actually looks better in person too. And then of course Tali's is Tali's, so no problems there. Shepard is the least good of the figures, I think. He's lacking in posability and just kind of clunkily built or engineered as they are. I'm going to say Ashley's probably the best on an overall perspective, and that's because she had the least quality control issues. With all of the other three, well, Shepard didn't really have any quality control issues, but Garrus and Tali both had huge amount of issues. I had to get them both replaced, and then I still had to swap out parts and stuff. So that is an issue. That being said, once you get a good set of figures, they are great. Garrus and Tali both have that weird reverse hinge on the knee, so they're a little hard to pose sometimes. They have odd feet, or hard to balance, but they look phenomenal. The armors are all sculpted well, all the details are done really well. They're just great figures. They all come with 2 different rifles. I believe none of the weapons are duplicated either, so there's a total of 8 different weapons. I don't know about female Shepard. I think she has the same one as male Shepard. And he also comes with the Omni Blade. He is the only one, he and female Shepard, the Shepard figure is the only one to come with an Omni tool or Omni blade. Kind of disappointing. Hopefully if we get a Liara or somebody else down the road, they'll have one also, but as of right now, he's the only one. They all have some pretty cool weapons. The weapons are made phenomenally well. Everything's just really good about these figures aside from the quality control issues, and male Shepard is just kind of a dud. He's not that great. But if you're a big Mass Effect fan or a Play Arts Kai fan, these are definitely figures worth getting. I would buy from a trusted retailer like Big Bad Toy Store if you can, if not Amazon. And if you have any quality control issues, they should be able to get them sorted out for you. So that's probably the way to go, I would suggest. I'll give you a height measurement just so you can see that they are a little bit shorter. Ashley is just about 8 1/4 inches tall. Garrus is, well, let's see, maybe 9 1/2. That's kind of hard to tell on here, but Tali's about 8 1/2. Male Shepard, a little over 8 1/2. These 3 are really close. Once you see them in person, you can kind of tell the difference is a little bit better. And I know the angle of the camera is throwing it off a bit too. Can't really get in for Garrus, but let's see if I can get close enough. Yeah, he's about 9 1/2, so scaling within the batch is pretty good again. So definitely good figures, guys. They look great. I definitely recommend them, so go pick them up if you can. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more figure reviews, custom figures, and other good stuff. And in the meantime, keep collecting.